talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Hi everybody. Make sure you hit the like button as you come in. Hey Trisha. Hey Reese. Hey King Chris. Thank y'all so much for coming in. If you have not hit the like button, hey Jessica. Um, it's been a busy day. Y'all, I thought I had to work to 5 o'clock. I had to work 30 minutes over. That's okay though. I'm cool with getting a little overtime. But yeah, work till 4. It's been a busy day. But I hope everybody been having a good week so far. Um, y'all, I do have some updates on today. Well, I got an update on one case for sure. Um, it's just y'all. Excuse me, I had Joe call herself trying to do my hair. But anyway, y'all, I will not be live on tomorrow, y'all. I do want to let you know the next live will be on Wednesday. So make sure you guys look forward to that. But I'm gonna wait a few minutes for some people to come in, and then we're gonna get into it. Make sure if you have not shared this live or hit the like button, please do that for me. Please do that for me. I appreciate each of you guys that have supported me in my content thus far. I appreciate you guys so much for supporting me and and sharing me out and liking my content and just giving me support. I do appreciate that. So y'all, I don't know what's up with the lighting. Hold on a minute. Let's see. Okay. So every time I move a certain way, it don't look right. Hold on. I'm gonna get into it, y'all. Just give me a second. I swear I need to do my setup before. I'd usually do it, but oh, it's the light. I'm gonna turn this light somewhere. Hold on. Anyway, forget it. Anyway, y'all, make sure you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you're on Facebook watching in, welcome. Welcome to my Facebook. I am streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube. So give me 1 minute, y'all. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with my. I don't know why I look like I'm not liking this. Let me just pull this away. Y'all, I don't know what's going on, but look like I ain't got no body parts. Let me try to bring it closer. All right, so this is gonna work for me. Anyway, y'all, welcome. On tonight, y'all, we're going to talk about. I have an update on Kamille, Cupcake, McKinney, and I have a new story that was given to me. Um, there's another story I want to cover, but I don't think it fits with what I'm talking about tonight, and I don't want it to throw off what I'll talk about it Wednesday if I find out any more information on it. But I'm gonna talk about Kamille, and I'm gonna talk about the man that's in the Navy. He was a recruiter, and he killed his wife while she was holding her their newborn baby. And we're gonna talk about that on tonight. This happened out in Texas. So, but the first thing I want to talk about, because I know this is very near and dear to our hearts, as you guys know, if y'all didn't know, but um the trial has started. The first trial has started involving the disappearance of Camille Cupcake McKinney. It says here that Patrick Stallworth is going to be on trial this entire week. The federal prosecutors will not be seeking a death penalty for Patrick Stallworth in this federal trial. If he is convicted, he will be the maximum will be life without the possibility of parole. That will be his sentence if he is convicted of this crime. It says here in Birmingham, it did happen. The jury selection did happen on today. It says here that opening statement is the fact that prosecutors pointed out in opening statements that Patrick Stallworth was text messaging family members from jail and was stating, "I am sorry, I did this, period. It was an accident." Listen to this. It was an accident. That poor baby's family. Um, it says here there is a 16-member jury panel that was seated on today, composed of 13 men, being 13 women and 3 men. Hey, Lindsay, how are you? It says here that prosecution began and ended their opening statements with the picture of Cupcake. If you guys want a picture of Cupcake, I can place it on the screen so everybody will know who Cupcake is. She was a beautiful little girl. She was kidnapped at 3 years old. She was at a party at an apartment complex. Patrick Stallworth and Derek, what's her name? They at first they thought she was a man, but she is a Derek Brown. They are the one that have been accused of kidnapping and murdering Cupcake. Cupcake was missing, and then they found Cupcake in a dumpster. So they are being charged with the disappearance and the murder of Camille Cupcake. Um, Thank you, Miss Jamie. How you doing? So y'all, this is the pit. Child, let me get Cupcake up here. So y'all, this is. Hold on, let me make sure I blow it up. I want to, I want to bring her on picture on and do homage to Cupcake. Hold on, just a second, y'all. All right, y'all. So this is Camille Cupcake McKinney. She was only 3 years old, like I stated, when she passed away. She was kidnapped. She was found in a dumpster, but she was taken by Derek Brown and Patrick Stallworth. No, he was not the father. To give you guys, I'm going to play back certain. I'm going to try to play back the interview of the mother and the father and about what happened and their statements to news media about Cupcake. But this is beautiful Cupcake. She was a pretty little girl, and it's such a tragic situation that they basically touched this baby inappropriately and smothered her or probably did something that has gave her some kind of medicine and then killed her. It just ain't it. I don't get people mind. um I hope you guys can see Cupcake. If not, I'm gonna bring her closer on the screen, y'all. So this is Cupcake. So as I was stating, y'all, Patrick Stallworth um is jury selection. His trial is today, and jury selection has occurred. There are 16 members of the jury, 13 women and 3 men. It says here that that prosecution began and ended their opening statements with a picture of Cupcake. And it says here that the U.S. Attorney Officer, criminal chief of the U.S. Attorney Office in the Northern District, Lord People, states this. It says here, I am going to warn you. This is what he was saying to the jurors. Some of this evidence you see will be difficult to see and hear, but we're going to ask you to do just that. It's the government's responsibility to tell you about Cupcake's last days, her final hours. The defense argued that there was only one fact established so far, and that's the fact that Mr. Stallworth is an innocent man, and that the fact is someone that prosecutes that, and that fact is something the prosecution must overcome, said defense attorney Derek Collins. That is Patrick Stallworth's attorney. It says here that the defense also wasted no time in pointing towards Patrick's girlfriend at the time, Derek Brown, as the mastermind behind the kidnapping of Cupcake. It says here, Collins believes the defense will be able to establish as a fact that through evidence they are slated, that they are going to present, forget that, in the coming days, showing that Patrick Stallworth is an innocent man. He didn't have anything to do with the theft of Cupcake. Basically, it was all Derek Brown. It says here that Mr. Collins states he didn't do it, but I'm going to tell you who did it. Every motivation in this case will lead to be back to Derek Brown. It says here that the defense do admit his client lied to the police in an effort to protect Derek Brown. It says here, after the initial statements, the prosecution called his first witness, which is Cupcake's mother, April Thomas. It says here that April described her last days with Cupcake and the emotional days that follows. While emotional, April powered through the difficult experience and remained the only witness of today. It says here as well that court will start back on tomorrow. There are a couple more witnesses will be called in the future, and they're aiming to finish this trial by the end of this week. It says here that on the defendants, one of the defendants that is accused in the disappearance, that is Derek Brown. It says here will stand trial in the near future. It doesn't give me a date for Derek Brown. It says here that what they did was prosecution said they're going to show how Derek and Patrick Stallworth lured Cupcake away from the birthday party in Tom Brown Village in October of 2019, following an extensive citywide search, and Cupcake's body was recovered, as we know, from a dumpster. It says here forensic evidence indicated that Cupcake fought for her life. It says here that Patrick Stallworth DNA was found under Cupcake's fingernails. During a court hearing, investigators also testified DNA evidence from McKinney, Stallworth, and Brown was found on a plastic bed cover in the couple's apartment. So they both are facing kidnapping charges and capital murder charges. Oh Lord. So it says here that Brown will be tried in the near future in November. It happened back in 2019, October of 2019, Chris. This is what it says here. So Cupcake, I remember the disappearance of Cupcake, and it did happen in 2019 in October. So This is around the time that uh, Cupcake lost her life, and I am gonna show a um just a clip. Hold on, just a second. So I'm going to I'm going to show a previous video of Cupcake's mother and father when they did an interview um with the news, showing, when she was missing and how distraught everybody was, to just bring awareness and attention to this situation. Because what happened, this should have never happened, and they should, kids should be able to play safely outside. It shouldn't be an issue. um and I'm going to show the surveillance video as well. um Let me look here. Let me find it, y'all. Just give me a minute. I'm sorry, y'all. I had it. I don't know what happened to it. Every time that I try to prepare, stuff gets missing. So just give me a minute. Almost there, y'all. I'm sorry. I had it up. I should have just kept it up. Just forget it. Anyway, until I find it, y'all, I'm going to move it along. I definitely want to say that, continue to pray for Cupcake's mother, because I know this is a hard time for her to relive what someone did um to her daughter. It's a shame. Um it's a shame of what happened to Cupcake, and it's a shame that someone just basically lured this baby, you know, with basically candy. You know, that's just what happened. Um, and to think that these are grown people that are actually, y'all. My stuff is just, ugh. Y'all. Is something wrong? Look, y'all. I'm sorry if my stuff is breaking up. I am so sorry. My stuff is, I guess, just hold on just a minute. My stuff is breaking up, so just give me 1 minute. Jesus. Hold on just a second. Y'all just be patient with me just a second. I am trying to show you guys something that I have if I can find it. Well, I want you guys to hear the initial interview with Cupcake's mother and father speaking about, finding Cupcake at the time when they first interviewed with the um police department, I mean with news reporters, because it brings sheds so much light on what the family looking for Cupcake. Um, but I ain't gonna be able to find it. It seems like my internet is. I'm sorry, y'all. Like this is ridiculous. So anyway, let me show you guys the surveillance video. Thank you, Bree, for share. I'm gonna show you guys the surveillance video that was shown in the um that was posted here on social media of basically someone luring Cupcake. Um, I'm gonna show that now, and then I'm gonna find what I'm looking for while we're waiting on that. Hold on, y'all. I didn't know how much stuff I had. So y'all, she told her side. I'm just gonna show this part. I'm not gonna show much. This may mess me up. But I'm on was said is how I get on Facebook. Everybody judging and condemning me, but two sick people that preyed on a child
that was out playing with her cousins and family on her everyday schedule. I'm hearing she was by herself and this and that. I wish I could have a camera just to show you how many kids was out in that courtyard that day. The lines and she was there for hours at a time and nobody know who she was and things like that. I pray for the lady who had the birthday party because you told a bold faced lie. My cousin Sharon was there. Cupcake had just practically got there. We had been at the field all day. The only thing I'm going to claim guilt to was being comfortable in an area that me and my kids go to almost every day. A few minutes turned into a lifetime of hell for me. And y'all people to be trying to scam all over my social media to try to bash and call me a bad mother. Every day, me and my children had a schedule. 6:30, I had to be the UAB in the morning. Drop them off at my mama's house. Get off there at 7 o'clock at night. I'm zooming to Kingston, go pick my baby up from my mama's house. Seeing that smile on her face, her running to the car. We headed to East Lake Park. Pick Myra from practice.
Yes.
The usual, guess what I do? Pick my cousin up. We skate, we gone. Every day.
I guess we're just gonna listen to certain parts.
Swing by a few minutes, talk to my cousin.
I guess
go home, do it all over again. I'm hearing she left with a nigga. All type of things like this. She went there, she dropped him off, pulled him off at a random person's house. No, that ain't what happened. Pulled up after the game, the birthday party was going on. My cousin, her cheering it because she got 5. The other 3, they was there already playing. It's still daylight. I get out the car. They go play. They excited. Cupcake happy to see her cousins. They playing. They playing. Being kids. Yeah, I go talk to my cousin. Get her this and that. Yeah, Cupcake ended up coming in the house because she wet her pants. I changed them. Turned my phone on. I made the post. I was excited about the game. You ready to go? All right, Mom, let's go. Know the song. Mom, I can't find Cupcake. Damn, wait. A few minutes, they acted quickly. My baby was gone. But I'm hearing all these extra stories. As for my baby dad, Dominique, y'all want to see me bash him, all this stuff. Pray for him. I just pray for him. Now I can't entertain him and his mother with their foolishness. Yeah, y'all can say I'm tired of being silent. They lied. Cupcake's favorite color was purple. My child like Peppa Pig and Pinkalicious. She don't even own anything purple for real.
Wow.
She love Walmart. What y'all don't like Walmart? Go to the stores, Toys, Family Dollar, Dollar General. She loved to go to the park. Her favorite thing was the slide. She called the park the slide. Looking at this older woman on face on the news, she Cupcake great grandmother. Another bald face left. Our Cupcake great grandmother's deceased. I'm looking at all this stuff going on in the news. I'm in shock. Y'all talking about she was fake crying and this and that. They had to call the ambulance before I did that interview. I had flipped out, had a panic attack. Couldn't do nothing but throw up. Refused to drink. Wouldn't eat. Y'all looking at him on the news. He changed his clothes so many times. The whole weekend went by, and I ain't even bathed my ass. But I was stuck in shock and disbelief that somewhere that we went on an everyday basis, where she was comfortable playing with her cousins, and somebody preyed on her. Everybody talking about this and that Cupcake. All y'all children was out there. But for some reason, they chose mine. Everybody always got something to say. Oh, it wouldn't be me, it wouldn't be this and that. Yeah, this and that. Ain't no way I would be able to do. Y'all don't even know the proper protocol that the police take when it come down to situations like this. Some of the things when y'all say, oh, we ain't seen her. I'm down there working with the police, trying to figure out who could be a possible suspect of my daughter being kidnapped. Who I got beef with. It's proper protocol they got to follow too. But I thank God for Birmingham. Cause they always work hard on the regular. But the way they push the Cupcake, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Looking at all the love people was doing, coming down that door made money for reward money. I'm grateful. I didn't expect this outcome of her being dead. But I'm glad Birmingham did at least recover her. Where I was able to properly lay my child to rest. And I'm not out here wondering where she ate. Is that Cupcake? Do that look like her? Ryan here still wondering, going crazy. And then some people, it kind of hurt. Some y'all look at y'all, some of y'all I know. And they went live and talk bad. Oh, y'all beat that bitch ass and all this type of stuff. And I remember some of y'all I had to talk to. Little sis, don't do that. It ain't worth it. It gonna get better, sis. Hold your head up. And watch you get on live and bash. Some of y'all, I know y'all ain't got custody out here. But y'all was the main ones who was on there talking. She did, she that. We heard this and that she got lost.
Okay, y'all. If y'all want to hear the rest, here is the link. But I am going. I found what I was trying to show, child. I didn't have it saved, but um, that's the rest of that. But the interview that Cupcake mom was talking about when they first did the initial, when she initially was looking for Cupcake. I'm gonna play it now, y'all. I found it. and I want to make sure that I play it up to you guys when they initially when Cupcake was missing and all the things that was said. Um, I'm gonna play that now. It was on. I know one interview I found on. This is the one that was. I think she was talking about. They said that she was fake crying. Let me send this y'all this link. But I'm gonna play the one where she said that they stated that she was fake crying. This is the one right here. Why you choose
What happened?
Well, yesterday around about 10 minutes to 9, I got a call, and I got a call saying my daughter was missing, that she was attending the kids' party, and I waited a few moments, and I gave a little time, called back 3 minutes later, and the police and text over here, and then that's when they said my daughter just was abducted, missing. For the most part, I just want my daughter back. I pay anything, I put up anything, anybody that know anything what's going on. They know my daughter, everybody know me, they know Cupcake. You know anything going on. You know me, you know I put up anything to bring that baby back home. I just really most important on getting my baby back.
Describe what overnight last night was for you until you sleep.
Well, I ain't gonna get no sleep. I've been out all night. I looked through everything around here, every empty school, every abandoned building, and I won't stop. I won't stop. It's gonna be an all week thing. I got my own family. I got folks looking. I got folks looking right now. I got folks looking center point everywhere. But if anybody see anything, if anybody see Cupcake, please bring me my Cupcake back home. I'll do anything to get Cupcake back.
Tell us what she did.
Cupcake. You really want to know if she like she's not friendly. That much I do know, so kind of got me feeling some type of way. But she's a good little girl. She's sweet. She's real lovable. Everybody like Cupcake. And, she's just a pretty little girl. When you see her and she got the most prettiest eyes, so you're going to run up to her anyway. And, she just got a lot of family and a lot of people that care about her. Most important part that she's just a good girl. She's just a baby. And whatever the situation is, whatever they got going on, it don't concern her or whatever they had going on over here in these projects. I really don't know. My most concern is getting this baby back home. And if the public can help me find out my daughter, that I'll be more than thankful. I'll be more than happy to pay whatever. I just want my baby to come back. And I won't stop.
What would you say to the person who asked her?
What would I say to the person to have? You really want to know?
Probably not.
I do. I mean, this is a parent's worst nightmare.
Well, right now, I don't know who have her. So I really can't say what I do. But I would just call y'all if I would see my daughter. I call, let the authorities know, And like I said, we own it. I got folks looking. We see her, we following them, we calling y'all. You know what I'm saying? To the persons who did do this, like, it's sick, man. There's enough going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what justice will a 3-year-old girl do you? Especially you're a grown man. Like, what justice would that do you?
We said this is a parent's worst nightmare. Just, I wanted to get back. Just how are you feeling? How are you doing?
How I'm feeling?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
How are you getting through this right now?
it's a hard thing to swallow because I ain't never been without Cupcake. Like all my life, I've been my children's life. Like both of them, her and Amara, like they know me. They used to see me on a daily basis. My daughter know her dad. Like ain't no random guy gonna ever just walk up to her and be like, "Come here," cause she know me. She know all my cars. She know it. Like I ain't never been in her life. Period. At all. So
You're just getting by day by day.
just day by day. You know, right now it's fresh. It just happened.
Right.
So I'm hoping for the best. Like I ain't thinking worse. Like nothing happened. I'm just thinking she just somewhere somebody just got her. That's what I'm praying. When I know my baby safe.
What did police tell you as far as an update with this case? Have they?
Well, last night I went and met with the people at the administration building, and they told me that they had someone in McDonald's or somewhere like that in Roebuck with a baby with that fit that description, and they told me that they had to get the manager to come pull the cameras and went to the house with the SWAT team. They said that that wasn't the baby. So that mission failed. And somebody else just put a dominant post on Facebook saying that they were chasing the truck. So, we I see all through that, I see all through that. So we're gonna find her. We're gonna find her. That's the last thing I do on this earth. We're gonna find her. Like to the person that do got her. Like I will find out what's going on. I will find out.
Why
If
do
you
you
know
think
me,
someone would do this?
I mean, like I said, man, I come all the way from over here and we know the pilot area. I don't come over here at all, man. I wouldn't know what they had going on over there. Sorry about that, sir. I wouldn't know what these folks had going on over here.
Where does Cupcake live?
My daughter
Not
stays with
address, but area.
Cupcake stays in South Avondale, over there like Crestwood Boulevard way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Cupcake just ain't that girl. She ain't the girl that's gonna just go, you know, get in the car with no anybody. So right now it's just a puzzle situation, but for the most part we're gonna pray and we're gonna hope for the best. This is the first for me. I got 4 kids, I never had nothing like this happen to me in my life. But by any means, if the police don't find, I had to put it in my own hands. I will find my daughter.
It does seem like that you have a lot of support as far as family and friends.
Yeah,
Which
I
is
got a
really
lot of
important
family,
right
like people on it. And we see it, we're gonna get them.
And how does that make you feel to know that everybody here is in the community helping you guys?
It makes me feel good, and I want to appreciate you all too. And Carol, appreciate you. You've been here. You've been holding down last night. You saved me about 3 times. I could have been tased or something.
You are kind of strong.
But I'm holding well. I got a little hour worth of sleep. I couldn't sleep long. That phone ain't stopped ringing yet. So but everybody looking for Cupcake. Everybody know Cupcake. Everybody know me and these children.
How'd she get her nickname?
It's just something I came up with. She came out, she was all cute and red with the little brown eyes, just like, that's my Cupcake. So I always call the Cupcake. I got it tatted on me right here. I'm kind of ashy. I just jumped up, took a bath, but
Oh, I see
it's
it
a
right
Cupcake.
there.
That's a Cupcake with a little tear on top. This is my first daughter. This is my first daughter. She don't know nobody with me. She don't, whatever they have going on over here, this got something to do with this. But for anything else, I wouldn't even know.
How are you feeling towards, I guess, the homeowners that, I guess, or whoever was responsible for your daughter at the time she was abducted?
You want to know how I feel? Is it okay? As long as I don't use profane language. So how I feel. She's only been here a couple months. She's been toured with a few people over here. She's unfit. Hell, you look at her house, look at her back door, look at all the other doors around you. You could tell they run in and out all day and don't watch children now. Be ahead, the doors hanging out the hinges. Everybody else screen doors on.
Is that a family member or a?
It's her cousin, and I always tell her, I don't like my children to be over here because I know the way her cousin is. Her cousin really don't watch her own kids, and it be a lot going on in her household. But at the same time, I'm not gonna just down my baby mama because right now we don't know. We don't know the situation.
How's she
My baby
doing?
mama, well, since last night we left the headquarters together. I haven't spoke with her. They wouldn't let us talk. But what I will say is she do work every day. She been on her job for a quite bit long time. And my baby mama really she ain't never been the type of girl that let this happen. Like I said, it don't happen if it came here. If they came here, something like this happen. But on her own time, you know, I can't control what she do. We not together no more than that like that. But it wouldn't happen on her own time if she was at home. I feel like if my kids were at their own house and they was outside playing or something, this wouldn't happen. But it's just ironic that my child come up missing out of all probably 50 kids out here running around in the same vicinity. But we're gonna pray for the best. It ain't about all that. I ain't gonna get on here and, do all that. This ain't what this for. We're gonna pray for the best, and for the most part, I just want to keep the people on this and find my baby. She 3, she scared, she lonely. You know what I'm saying? She don't know what's going on. So I just really want to bring her home. If I gotta put the money up, whatever I got to do. If anybody know anything, just call and tell me, well, baby, it's too much stuff going on already. It's enough going on. So, what says understood, you know. And that's about just all I got to say. But
Listen, man, I'm praying for the
it come
family.
from here. Come from here.
Thank you,
That's
Dominic.
where it all started at that project right there.
I hope you get all the answers that you're looking for.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I mean that. I couldn't imagine what you're going through personally.
It's a hard pill to swallow. That's my baby. But I ain't gonna give up. Last thing I do is fail. I want to give up on it. I ain't gonna sleep till I know something. I ain't gonna stop till I know something.
All right, y'all. So, I wonder how many interviews if April said that the father basically was every time he got on the news and did an interview. I wonder how many damn interviews. I mean, how many interviews did the father do? Like he, I honestly do believe that he did kind of low graded the mother. But how often do you give her a break? My question is, how often do you actually see your child? I would have been asking that question. Then for April to say that he didn't even know really what color Cupcake like. You said pink, but the mama saying purple. Who would know the real difference? Right, right. You remember I had watched what's the dude named 2K? What's the dude name? What's the dude name from Alabama that go live? He still got their Facebook right live with 2K or something his name. Well, and I remember playing that live, and April and her cousin was live, and they was going in on the baby daddy. Maybe it was during the summertime, and the baby daddy VZ, yeah, VZ. Girl, I don't know where I get 2K from. Yeah, VZ. And they was live on VZ getting the truth out. And she did say that the reason why Patrick Stallworth them did what they did because of the baby daddy. He looks like that to me as well. That's why he said, "I'll do anything and I'll pay anything, child. Please, if you, I'm not judging because I know both. both parents are going through something. But how are you on the news keeping it all the way together, and the mom is have looked like she about to have a nervous breakdown? You think he's a deadbeat? He was like, yeah, me and my 4 children, she stay down the road towards this way to this way, down there by this way. I'm like, Lord. And then, and then he's blaming the people that that house Cupcake was over, saying that they don't watch children and all that right there and blah 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 blah. But that wasn't on them. That it was if he himself stated that it was over 50 children that was at outside playing. So that wasn't on the one that owned the home. That was on Patrick Stallworth and Derek Brown, because they were the ones that were sought out children. And if he was a part of a robbery, and that's the reason why that this baby lost her life because of her dusty ass daddy, then he needs to be sitting in jail too. I do want to say that. And I don't care how I said, I don't care. I understand that's his daughter. But only person that I have truly sympathy for, um, he doxed her like hell. He did. Baby daddy was like, he stay high. He was looking for her, and he was looking for yeah, he was swinging on that cigarette. Y'all, I may have to do a 2-part live. I may just change this. Jessica, I may have to do yours Wednesday. I'm sorry, y'all, but this Cupcake is very near and dear to all of us. It should be. Trisha said, "How does he know he?" No, he wasn't there. Only thing he's doing is trying to pass the blame. Basically pass the blame on someone, because at the time they didn't know what Cupcake was, and you heard him say, they kids in and out, the doors hanging out the hinges, they don't be watching their children. And I'm like, and for you to just blame someone that, and it's crazy, because you can't blame no one but the 2 people that were responsible for preying on children and luring them with candy. That's why I tell my kids, if I ain't around, don't go towards no road, nothing. um we're in but where I live at, I have a door cam. The neighbor across the street got a door cam, and everybody got cameras around here. So, and then I stay beside the school, and I stay beside the police athletic league. I don't think nobody gonna try it. They will. Some piece crazy mother will, but you will be caught. And you have to teach your children not to, even though just place a reminder, don't be going out there taking candy. For if it ain't, you come ask me first. It wouldn't have happened if he would have got the baby, like the mom said. He was supposed to watch the baby but ran off. He surely did, and she said that on 2K Live as well. She did say, it was it 2K or whoever the dude was, Visa. Is it Visa or 2K? I forgot. But that she got on the live and said that the baby dad is supposed to watch her and did. So he should be placing the blame on himself as well. And that's just as simple as that. But at this point in time, y'all, I am going to show y'all the picture of the 2 people that are responsible for Cupcake's death, and for her kidnapping. I'm going to get their picture up on the screen. Hold on, y'all. Well, you know what I'm saying. They these are the two people, y'all. This is Patrick Stallworth and Derek Brown. Um, and like I stated, Cupcake's DNA. I mean, Patrick Stallworth's DNA was on Cupcake's fingernails. So, like I stated, Cupcakes probably they like was stated by prosecution and by forensic evidence. Cupcake probably was fighting for her life. Um, so you know, it's just a sad and unfortunate situation. Let's pray that justice be served for the mother. I don't know about the father. He kind of shady. I don't know. Like since it came out that he basically was, could been a part of the reason why this happened to Cupcake, I wouldn't deal with him. And he wouldn't even be invited to the film. Me to the uh yeah, yes. And them sick people did that to a baby. It's sad, y'all. It is sad because she's just a child. And we have to look as children, not as grown adults. It's sickening. It is sickening for people to do that to people. And I honestly um want to say that. Like it's very sickening for grown people to look at a child as and no more than as a child, not as someone that you can potentially um lay down and have relationships with. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, that's crazy. They look like they on drugs. They are. They basically were. And Patrick Stallworth, she was not Patrick, but Derek Brown, she was um previous to the kidnapping of Cupcake, Derek Brown was accused of kidnapping her own children. So she had some issues within itself. So so um it's just a sad situation for anybody. Um but y'all, I wanted to come on here and give you guys an update on Cupcake. Um y'all pray for her mom and her family. Um please do. Please pray for her mom because I know that getting on that stand and reliving your child being missing and to know that your kid's father could be a part of that, it has to be shocking. It has to be shocking. And let's just pray that justice do be served for Cupcake and that the people that are responsible for her be held to the highest percent of the law, be held accountable. I know some people feel like it shouldn't be a trial, but one thing about having living in the United States of America, people are innocent until they are proven guilty, and they have the right to a fair and impartial trial in the United States of America. Even though they have done it, they could have took a plea deal, but they're taking it to trial. And so they have a right in the United States to have a fair and impartial trial and among their peers to be proven innocent, to be found guilty or not guilty. So I will be giving you guys update or whatever comes out. this week with Cupcake. I wish they were streaming the trial, child. We'll watch the trial together, but they're not streaming the trial. So um make sure you guys hit that like button on the way out. I'm about to get out of here, y'all. Tomorrow, y'all, I gotta get up early, y'all. I have to go in the office and work tomorrow at my job. So that's what I have to do. And I got some straightening up I gotta do around this house. So I know it is. I know it is. I know it is. That's the worst thing a mother could ever go through is to lose her child. And just even the thought of like sometimes anything happening to my children, like me when my kids are like, I'm gonna be honest, even when my kids with their dad, I be praying for them to come back home with me. Even though it may be in good hands, I'm always praying over them and asking God to cover them to make sure nothing happens to them, because you never know what be on people's hearts, minds. This world is an evil place. And not the world that's evil, it's the people inside of this world that are evil and that will do things and that are have trauma and on drugs and don't care. And you know, that's the sad part about this world that we live in. It's good in this world, but it's some bad too. And you know, and we have to just pray God protection of our children. If y'all don't do anything, pray over your children. Pray over your children and make sure you praying over yourself and pray against that no hurt, harm, or danger comes to anyone in your family, because it is people out here, y'all, that could be praying on your demise and don't even know it. And especially when you are a single mother just out here trying to get it, and to know that your child was taken because of some sick individuals, baby, it'll break it down to your knees. Do you hear me? So, um, y'all, that's all what I have for tonight. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. If you're new to the channel, we welcome you here. You're new to the Facebook, we welcome you. Thank you so much for liking the page. If you want to send stars, you can send stars. If you want to send a cash app, it's a scrolling across the screen. Oh no, it ain't. Um, it will be. It's scrolling across the screen. If you want to give a super chat, you can do that. And if you want to just join the membership on YouTube, you can do that as well. And if you just want to support, I thank you. I'm very truly grateful. So y'all, that's all what I have for tonight, y'all. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow. Okay. Well, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Peace.